Hey, what's up? It's your boy. So I know I haven't made a video recently, but I thought now is a better time than ever to come out of the shadows and show you guys what's up. So I recently, if you've checked my Instagram, I posted a picture with the logo for Kings Island saying in the coming days. So people interpreted that as like I was going to Kings Island in a couple days. No, 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 no. I posted that when I was at Kings Island, saying I'm making a video about this. What is that video, you may ask? Well, today I will be reviewing the Kings Island rides that I rode. Uh, Now just to be clear, it's not all of them, but it's quite a few. So yeah, let's take a look here. First off, we have the Banshee. Um, it's a good I'd say it's a good it's a good nearly 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Just cause first off, for context, it's the first roller coaster I've ever ridden like that actually goes upside down since the Gatekeeper at Cedars Point. But it's fun. I was terrified a bit to do it, but my brother was like, "Yeah, you should definitely do it." But here I am. Um, uh, it was fun. It's pretty smooth too. Like you don't really feel yourself going upside down. Like it's you really just don't. You really don't. Um, what you do feel though, at one point, the only reason it gets annoying because there's this one corkscrew moment where you go completely sideways, and I felt that. Like I felt that. I guess I don't know, but it is what it is. I guess. But it was fun. It was fun. Good old 9 out of 10. Okay, next we have the Congo Falls. This one was pretty garbage, I'm not gonna lie. This one was very just bleh. It had really pretty much one drop. That was it. Very slow going up. To be real with you, it's one of the more like meh rides. Um, but I mean, if that's your type of style, go ahead. But that's not really my thing. So yeah, like 5 out of 10. Next up is Invertigo. Invertigo, this was the thing that made me I'm not gonna say call it quits, but just very much was like that. This was the thing that made me not want to go on any more rides because it was just the thing about it is that you start on one end and you start from the top and then you go forward and then you go through like a little loop de loop thing going on and like then you end at one point and then you start to go backwards and backwards it's like 3 times worse than going forward. Plus you're at an angle when you're at the top, so you can see down all the way, and it sucked. So I if that's if that's your thing, cool. But that stunk. It messed with my stomach. So the ride itself is like a 6 out of 10, but the experience is like a 4 out of 10. Next we have Adventure Express. Now Adventure Express is weird to me because literally I didn't even know that was like a ride until I saw the entrance for it, and I was like, what is this? With a name like Adventure Express, you think it's like a little train ride or whatever. No, that's a full on roller coaster. Like it's a full on roller coaster, and it's legit. It's cool. I liked it. It's a good 7 out of 10. But they hit it very well. It's literally behind like a bunch of trees. Like you can't see it at all. But it was fun. Like a good 7 or 8 out of 10. The racer is so fun. Obviously now obviously just so you know, blue side always wins. Doesn't matter where exactly you go, but blue side always wins. And but that doesn't really matter because it's just it's one of those roller coasters where it's higher than you think it'd be, but it's still really fun. It's really fun. I'm not gonna talk about this one long, but Boo Blasters. I mean, the guns didn't even work half the time for me. It broke down once when we were on it. It didn't. The guns didn't really work that well. And the thing about it is, the history behind that ride, that was a Scooby-Doo ride. Like a branded Scooby-Doo ride. And you can see that through the... You can see that through the, like, way it's branded. Because the gun has, like, Mystery Machine flowers on it. Like, it's not even, like, trying to hide it. But, you know, it's literally like Scooby-Doo ride, but they don't want to talk about the fact that it's a Scooby-Doo ride. Um, but it's okay. But pretty boring. Legit, like 5 out of 10. Also, side note, they have a whole section of the park is just Peanuts themed, like Charlie Brown themed. There was a time where it was all Nickelodeon themed, and I promise you, if it was still Nickelodeon themed, I would have read almost every road in that little kid park because I'm that much of a cartoon nerd, and I would have like listen. This is the man that played Patrick Star at one point. Anything SpongeBob related, there was a whole Avatar ride, a Rugrats ride. Like I don't care if I was 18 years old, I still would want to ride those. If they were Nickelodeon themed, that would change the whole aspect. But tangent over. The Eiffel Tower is not really a ride as much as it is just like a thing. But oh my goodness. And this was the thing that kind of made me say no to the Diamondback and the Orion, because that thing is tall. Maybe it's like slightly taller than Diamondback and Orion, but like I couldn't look out over the edge. Like I had to get like there was a good like when the first 3 minutes up there, I like hid it near the elevator because I could not get close to the edge. It was so just oh my word! Like it was just so freaky. It's cool, but I'm like it's terrifying. But yeah, if that's your thing, it's definitely not for everybody though. Like it is terrifying up there. And I have the picture of me standing all the way back to prove it. Whitewater Canyon. I honestly didn't think it would like be that crazy. No. You get soaked. Like your whole shirt. Honestly, it wasn't until like yesterday that my shirt that I wore to Kings Island like actually dried fully. Granted, this is like what is it? 3 days after we went. So like this is like I like it just now is like it was like I think yesterday it was like dried, but now I like went into the washer and stuff and it's legit. Mystic Timbers is so underrated. Like it's one of those rides like it's fun. Like it's really fun. Like the whole ride's just enjoyable. It's not too crazy. But uh there's like this part where you like go into like a shed or whatever and you're seeing like the things move and there's like a snake projector thing and that's stupid. Like it doesn't affect you at all. But I mean, the ride itself is still very fun. Now, this is the one you've all been waiting for, the Beast. The Beast is probably Kings Island's most uh, prominent ride. Like, it's the one that everybody knows about. It's like a mile and a half long. Like, it gets broken Guinness World Records for like the longest coaster ever. And I'll tell you what, it is so fun. Like, it is a 5 minute long roller coaster. Then that's saying a lot. Most roller coasters are like 2 minutes, maybe. Like, the one at our local amusement park is like a minute and a half. Literally 90 seconds. So, that should be telling you something. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's if you're going to Kings Island, that's a definite recommend. You should totally do the Beast. The Backlot stunt coaster, it's extremely short, and I wish it was longer because it's genuinely fun. They spit fire on the ride, like just casually spit fire, like just out, like to simulate like an explosion or whatever. But it's so fun because after you see this big fire explosion, you go down this little like I guess like corridor or whatever, and it's all pitch black, gives you Space Mountain vibes. Like it's really fun, and then, like in the beginning, it just launches you. Like it's just a general experience, but it's just so short. It's so short. Like I wish it was like a bit longer. That one's a good like 8 out of 10. Like it's really good. Like really good. And some of the rides that I wanted to do, but we just didn't get really around to it. Um, the Viking Fury, that was one. I was kind of interested in Delirium. Um, there's Shake, Rattle, and Roll. That one was interesting. Uh, Looking on this map here of some of the ones I thought of that would be fun. Um, so on paper, here's the thing, right? About the two biggest, in terms of like the two most well known, Orion and the Diamondback. They are like, on paper, you watch videos of them, they don't seem that bad. Like, they seem fun. When you actually go there and you see how tall they are, the story, the dynamic changes a bit. They change a bit. Like, it's just like, whoa, whoa, that's tall. Yeah, but that's the thing with Cedar Point and on all the parks associated with Cedar Point is that they go big. But anyways, that concludes my review of Kings Island. It was fun. I definitely recommend. I would King again. Uh, it is very fun indeed. Um, but anyway, sorry for not uploading. I'll get on it soon. We'll probably have some more crafter stuff too. Bye.